This is an individual who had worked with me over the last 4.5 years on creating this vibrant sense of place that we call downtown Fishers, a nickel plate district, if you will. And as we were walking back, I said, just look at all these young people walking around here. Look at the vibrancy that's happening in our city. This is incredible. And then I realized that there was evidently a Pokemon sighting right at the gazebo, and that was the reason that about 75 young people converged in one location. But nonetheless, what a journey our city's been on over the last 4.5 years. To change the trajectory of a city does not happen typically in that short of a period of time. And in reality, it belongs, the ownership of that progress belongs to so many different people. I have been fortunate and humbled to be a part of it, but I've been so fortunate to have a city council that has been aligned in this vision around creating a smart, vibrant, and entrepreneurial city. When I get to sit down at the table with business owners like Dave and Eric and tell them this is where we're headed as a city and this is what we can do to be a partner, and know that I can go to my partners in the legislative branch of the city government, our city council, and have a good, positive discussion because we're all aligned around a common vision, and that is what's in the best interest of our city. It is an extraordinary competitive advantage for our city. So in the last 5 years, we've had north of $200 million of investment committed to the downtown here in our city. And some of it has to do with bringing people, young people, to come down here and live here. And there are other components of it that are really about bringing in wonderful entrepreneurial minds to downtown Fishers, like Cloud One of the fastest growing technology companies in Indiana. And I have to tell you, there's something unique about the Braden story that really strikes home to me. And that is Dave Braden being a successful business owner, living in the city of Fishers for years, and having his company somewhere else, and then listening and hearing about what's happening in our city. And Dave and Eric knocking on the door of Rich Block and City Hall and coming in and saying, you know what, I like what you guys are doing and I want to be a part of it because it's not only good for our city, but it's good for our business. That is an extraordinary affirmation for what we're trying to do here. And they have been true partners in this project, and it's really been exciting. And to see what Dave and Eric have planned for the future of their company, to see the vision they have in this facility, should make us all excited about the future of our city. So today I want to thank you guys for your investment in our community. I look forward to getting going. I will watch very closely the progress of this building because it's literally right out my window, my office window. So I'll let you know when Dave doesn't show up for work on time. And I look forward to breaking ground and once again just furthering the vision of this city and continuing to create a smart, vibrant, and entrepreneurial city for years to come. With that, Dave, please come on up.
Hey, thank you, Mayor Fadness and Megan and Brandon for your working with us and putting together the opportunity to build here in the city. But Mayor, I thought the reason we are building here, we're getting free donuts Friday, right?
Free donuts Friday. Yeah, if that's what it takes, I'll close.
Okay, well, other than that, we're good. But in all seriousness, it was a process when we first, when Eric joined our firm 2.5 years ago, my son Eric, he worked on Wall Street, he did some various things. And one of the first things I tasked him to do was to take a look at, we had a lease at the end of October of 2017. What he did, he went down, researched some areas and started putting together the coalition, if you will, of what we may want to look at. And really what it boiled down to, it's something that my wife and I have talked about for years, TJ, which has been part of this for my whole life. And here's my kid, son, Grant, my mom, Katie, my daughter-in-law, and Eric. But there wasn't a lot of businesses in Fisher. There was a lot of people. When we first moved up here, we were thinking we're going to come out to the country and enjoy the country life. Wrong. 89,000 people, I think. Wow. It was like 8,500 like 20 years ago. So that being said, we really appreciate you working with us. It's very important to us that we feel part of the community, and I think it goes without question, you've made us feel very comfortable. All your staff, especially with Eric, because Eric's pretty much the one that's dealt with almost all of it. I kind of come at the end and say yes. So, and he's done a great job with that. But thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank my wife for being with me and helped me through all these years, for everything that we've done. And without that, it wouldn't have happened. The next thing I would like to say for sure, without question, and everybody here that knows me and all our employees, which I really don't want to say employees, we all work together. It's like a family business. Our customers, we want to thank them for allowing us to do what? Meet and exceed their expectations. That's some model that we put in 27 years ago, and that served us very well. We have a servant mentality, which has allowed us to be who we are, and I think that's what has made us who we are, why we're here, why we have the opportunity to do this. That being said, going to the employees, I see so many people out here. I think at DC, when he played baseball like I did, he played at Ball State, NES State, we always beat him, but he doesn't remember that. He was a lot younger than me, but you know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dave's been with our business basically all but I think 1 year, and I met him when he was doing something else. My wife mentioned, we better keep your eye on that guy. He's really working. I was so busy I couldn't keep my head up, but Dave's been with us. He's an integral part of what we've done. We wouldn't be here for sure without you, without Melissa Castor, without Carol Palazzo, without Kurt Hill, which is not here, Kevin Meek, which has been our CFO controller for what, 24 years. On and on and on I could go. There's so many different people, Brock, Gerald, I can't even, I'm missing people, right? But I'm saying everyone here that has joined our firm and with our firm, we would not be here for sure without question. It's not about me, it's about we, and that's really what we are. And we've done it, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I just want to say thank you. Yeah, I actually put this, I just put this speech together like 2 seconds ago, so if I miss anyone, please someone say something. Also, Rich Block, Mayor Fadness had mentioned that. Rich has been a friend of mine for many years, and he selflessly worked with myself and Eric, and I know he's become really good friends with Eric because he actually talked to Eric probably more than me. And I think that his selflessness and helping guide us and directing us really says really good things about the city of Fishers, because he's also on the council, and he gave us good guidance on the process of working with the city, working with the design build program, which I have a lot of friends that are in the building industry, and one of them is here today that's building it, but there's other people that were also friends. So Rich helped me with that process. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Our family, appreciate it. Thanks, Rich. Now we're getting to the, I'm not sure why Jonesy, Mike Jones, excuse me, CEO, Louth. We call him Jonesy. He's been a friend of mine for years. I think that, did you beat me at Euchre one night and you ended up building the building, or what happened there? I don't know. But
You still owe me.
forgot about that. But in all seriousness, we did go through a design build program, which Rich set up 5 different builders. We narrowed it down to 2, which 2 are very good friends of mine. And we decided to go with Louth because, number 1, they did the best presentation. Number 2, they have a great architect firm that we're working with, which is Tom Jolly and Michelle Knuckles. And are they here? They're here.
Yeah.
I saw them. But they've been really a pleasure to work with, and they've done a great job. And I know it's a lot of hard work that you put these designs together. Working with my wife, myself, and Eric, I think the best thing I did is say, honey, you get involved in this. And that's when all of a sudden started moving forward, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I just want to say thank you for that. And without your friendship, Mike, and also the new friends that we've made along the way, we feel very fortunate to went through this process, and we really seriously look forward to moving into the community. And it's, I don't know, I mean, I think, Terry, you mentioned it's going to be August, Terry Snyder, you're out there. Terry Myers, 15th. So it looks like we'll start the process, hopefully, you know, right in that range. So I've been going on, you know me, I don't talk much when I start talking, right? Look at Melissa, she's, oh my gosh. There's other subjects, you want me to talk about something else? No, but really, seriously, we want to thank everyone that I mentioned, and if I missed anyone, I apologize. The City of Fishers, the Planning Commission, all the different things that really I'm not privy to, but you getting involved and working with us through the process, we do appreciate it. I don't know that I've got to meet you as much as I have some of the other folks, but you obviously are doing a really good job. The town, I mean, I can't believe how incredible how the town of Fishers, or City of Fishers, is now developing into. It's just so exciting, we can't even hardly wait. So that being said, I just want to thank each and every one of you, and have a great day. Thank you.
You put your speech together 2 minutes ago. Mine was less than that, but thank you. So this is where we're going to ad-lib a little bit. We've got 7 shovels up here. All right, now I got one other thing to say. I want to thank Judy Knaufel and Lauren Kreiner from Loth that helped pull all this together, and Audrey from the city, Auburn, Autumn, third time's a charm. So we're going to do 2 digs here, 2 turns of the dirt. So first, myself, Mayor Fadness, anyone from Braden that wants to come up, and we'll fill up shovels, and then whoever you want to come up will get 7, and if I get kicked out, that's fine. And then we'll go, and then we'll do a second one that will be city council and so forth, if that's all right. So why don't we do the first ceremonial dig? This is a hard hat site as well, so I want to make sure everybody has their hard hat on. I'm next one. I'll go next one.
You can share some with Dave.
I'll just stand in the background.
You're in the half hour share.
You got 7. 7 shovels, 7 hard hats.
It's not how you look right now.
These are designer hats.
It's a dial.
Yeah.
There you go. You got. I have all that hair too.
What do we do? You're a veteran.
Well, we do a countdown, right?
Okay. How do we do?
We need pictures.
Are we
Make
gonna
sure
throw it
you're
somewhere?
well,
Drawing on it, Dave?
clear the first row. So I think we just turn it.
You just kind of get a shovel full.
Oh,
look at mine. That's a big
Smile.
Smile for the pictures.
On cameras.
And a little turn.
Okay.
There you go.
Official.
All right.
Official.